Selena Gomez just did something in the beauty industry that doesn't feel like a typical product launch. It feels like a quiet shift in how representation is defined. Because her latest Rare Beauty campaign isn't just about makeup, it's about identity visibility and who actually gets seen in the beauty world. She has introduced a new campaign featuring 48 individuals from across Latin America, each one representing one of the 48 shades in her new True to Myself foundation line. But the real intention behind it goes far beyond shade ranges. This was built as a reflection of something the industry has struggled with for years: authentic representation that doesn't feel limited or repetitive. The campaign was shot by Chicana/Costa Rican photographer Brittany Bravo, and that choice alone adds another layer of meaning. The visuals don't feel overly polished or artificial. Instead, they focus on real people, real skin tones, and real presence. Even known influencers like Desi Perkins, Veloz, and Mikayla Nicole appear in the project, but none of them are positioned as the center. They are part of a much larger picture, and that shift in focus is intentional. Selena has spoken about how personal this moment is for her. She said that seeing such a wide spectrum of Latin identities represented in one place is something she always dreamed of when building Rare Beauty. Because growing up, that wasn't her reality. Like many people from the Latin community, she often didn't see herself reflected in mainstream beauty campaigns, and over time, that kind of absence can quietly shape how people view themselves. Her connection to this runs deeper than business. Her paternal grandparents emigrated from Monterrey, Mexico, and her heritage has always been part of her identity, even if it wasn't always fully represented in the industry around her. Now she's pushing a very different message: that being Latina is not one fixed image, not one tone, and not one definition. It's layered, diverse, and constantly evolving. The campaign, launched in partnership with Ulta Beauty, was also shot in a Latine-owned studio, which adds another intentional detail to the project. It's not just about who is in front of the camera, but also who is behind it, shaping the narrative. Selena's vision here is to move beauty away from narrow standards and towards something that actually reflects real communities as they exist. But the most powerful part of her message isn't about the campaign itself, it's about the people watching it. She wants young Latin individuals to understand that they are not alone, and that their individuality is not something to hide or compare. Instead, it's something to embrace. She encourages them to stop measuring themselves against unrealistic standards and instead recognize the strength in what makes them different. Because in her words, people were never meant to all look, think, or be the same. And that simple idea quietly challenges everything traditional beauty marketing has told audiences for years. On the surface, this is a foundation launch, but underneath it, it's a statement about visibility and identity in modern beauty culture. And while the campaign highlights 48 shades, the bigger message is even clearer: representation isn't about fitting everyone into one mold. It's about finally making space for people to exist as they already are.